Hey guys, so in this video I wanted to give a mindset and a way to approach trauma, and that is to simply not identify with it. Now, the trauma you may have had from these experiences may very well be real, and it may very well have caused, alterations in your brain and stuff like that. But we need to realize that this doesn't have to be a permanent thing. We have the ability to, you know, create new thought processes. We have the ability to, change our behavior. And we have the ability to basically change and improve and heal from these things, right? So, although the changes that happened may very well be real, we need to understand that this isn't something that we are permanently stuck with, right? And we also need to make sure that we don't use it as an excuse for our misbehavior. This is one of the common problems that can happen when, somebody gets diagnosed with something. Instead of them using that to help understand, what treatments they may need, a lot of the times they will use it as an excuse for their misbehavior and they'll just blame it on their trauma, right? So we need to make sure we don't fall into that trap, because when we do that, we're kind of constantly reaffirming and reaffirming those circuits in our brain and those thought patterns that say, hey, we have trauma, right? So you want to make sure that you don't constantly, identify with it, and you don't want to keep saying, I have trauma, because that's just going to further enforce those brain circuits, and it's going to be harder for you to let go of it, right? Because the main approach you want to have is, yes, there's these changes in my brain, but those changes are a result of me adapting from a past circumstance that is not relevant to the future, right? So you almost want to have the approach that it almost doesn't exist anymore, because what that does is it basically doesn't allow yourself to constantly re-engage with it, right? You want to have the mindset of, yes, these changes to my brain may have happened, but at the same time, they aren't useful anymore, and I'm going to choose, a better mindset, better thought patterns, and better behaviors to engage with that more accurately represents the present and what more aligns with my goals and my values and stuff like that, right? So, anyways, I hope you guys found this video useful, and I'll see you guys next time.